Greetings everybody, how's it going? This looks like a computer. Sorta, kinda, maybe. I have no idea what that is. That's a power button. Alright, so this is a Fujitsu point of sale computer. This is a cash register, which I don't know if you can see the drawer down there or not. I don't really think I have a way to hook the drawer up right now. But, so this is a point of sale computer. It's got a Fujitsu mushy keyboard that is actually supposed to have a mount that it all stays here. You can take the receipt printer off very easily. Does this have a model number on it, or does it just say Fujitsu? This is supposed to, I think, go over the cash drawer. Or is this supposed to just cover the ports on the back? I don't remember. All I know is I had a plan for it when my plan was to do mobile lawnmower repair. But when that all went under, that was no longer the plan. I was going to do this outside on the tailgate of the truck, but it's 90 some degrees right now, and I'm sweating like crazy even with the fan. I have 3 fans on right now, and I'm still sweating like crazy. So I'm going to plug this in. I would imagine it's probably set to come on automatically, maybe. Yes, it is. But I don't see anything on the screen. I might have to move the screen so that I can see it. Does the screen need additional power is the question. I don't know. Oh, okay, this wasn't turned on. Okay. So, I don't know if you can hear the no signal. And now it's got a signal. I'm going to, if I could find it, I would spam the, oh. I have a feeling this might not have a hard drive in it. I'm going to, okay, so it's powered down. I want to see what kind of hardware this is, obviously, because that's kind of my thing. It's a, and this is not a very bright, it's DDR3, no, DDR333. Oh, that's all the way up, too. This is an old system. This is older than I thought. Boot disk failure. But I spammed yeah, this the DDR333. I might have to get a different keyboard. I think that this keyboard's not working. Either that, it keeps coming up boot device failure. I may just go ahead and take the thing apart, and it gives me an option for F12 for boot menu. Searching for drives. So it's got a fast track controller, which makes me think it's probably got some sort of SCSI controller. It has PS2 ports on it. I may run real quick and grab a PS2 keyboard. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be my best bet. And it's got, I have a feeling this is where The drives are supposed to be right here. Actually, I might just take a quick... Let me take a look at how hard it is to take this thing apart. I'll be right back. So I'm not quite there yet. But what I did notice, and I did not notice this when I bought it, it has a Windows 2000 COA on it. So this thing's probably older than I imagined. And I think I just saw how it comes apart. Let me investigate that and I'll be right back. Okay, so there's a white plastic handle here. You pull that up and that comes out. I don't know what kind of processor this is. All I know is it has 2 gigs of DDR RAM. That's some sort, these are some sort of, oh yeah, those are SATA ports in there. Yeah, those are SATA ports in there. I thought this handle was for that. No, this was for putting it together. It's got a soldered on 3032, where's that, 6450 or 3450 or something. Does have a SATA port here. This looks like a floppy interface. Yeah, the way it's keyed, it looks like a floppy. And I know it's an Intel chip. Kind of curious about popping the heatsink off and seeing if I can see what it is. Although on a hot day like this, last thing I want to do is restrict its way of cooling. So my goal was to get this out of my way because it's been in the walkway in this trailer since last year. It looks like a mobile chip. It's definitely a mobile chip. Intel O2. All I know is it's a 1300 megahertz 479M. So probably an M, probably Pentium 4. Yeah, so it's a Pentium 4 mobile chip. And I just dropped the back support for the heatsink. I kind of want to put it back in and mess with it some more. See if I can get anything working on it. I'd have to get another keyboard, I think. But really, there's nothing I can really do without having a hard drive to put in it. And this is not the right size Phillips for this, so I gotta be careful. So this is not going to be a very long video, apparently, because all I'm doing is this. So let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to? Oh, okay. So there's a back plane here, and we'll slide the board back in, I think. Alright, so we gotta get it in the slides right, lock it down, and then on the back, yeah, we got DVI, PS2, audio, the monitor that's hooked to it comes up PS2, and, or not PS2, DVI, as well as this secondary display. And then it does have, it's got a game port of all things. Let me roll you down a little bit. It has a game port. It has a whole bunch of these, I think they're 12 volt I think the green ones are 12 volt. Either that or the red ones are 12 volt. I can never remember. It has VGA. I don't know which one's which. I know there's a way to get this cover off to pop this whole thing apart. But I thought, for some reason, I thought there was a hard drive in it when I got it. So I thought we were going to be able to play with their software. But apparently not. So this is going to be my project, is getting this put back together and then getting it the fork out of my way. So let me know in the comments below, do you want me to do anything crazy with this? Like set it up to, I don't know, play Doom or something. Because it's a Pentium 4, so it's pretty basic. There's really not much, you know, not a whole heck of a lot we can do with it. And it's a mobile chip, and it's 1300 megahertz. So let me know if you want me to like upgrade this thing so that it can play a game or something. Because I'm open to doing that. So what I needed to do was move this to my other storage area. So I guess I'll still be doing that. But what I mean, it took me a while to figure out how to get this stupid thing apart. And I pulled on this here, not really knowing what it was going to do, and then it popped that open. So that was useful. I believe that I don't know what goes here, but I believe there's like a backup battery that goes in here, because there's a cable here, either that or some sort of drive or something. And I don't really know what goes here. In my case, I could store money in there. But, alright, so we do know that it works, that it will power on. But we gotta get into that BIOS and see what else we can do with this thing. That is, if my viewers are interested in seeing me play with this thing, or should I just let it go to the graveyard in the sky next time I take a scrap run. But I think most of you are going to say no to that. This thing's kicking my butt. But I do know that I did put out a video earlier today, and I don't like to do 2 videos in one day, but I will put this out today. You know what? I'm done with that. It doesn't need to be there. The cover came off so easy, but it doesn't go on too easy. Anyway, let me know in the description below, or in the comments below, what you want me to do with this. But for right now, it's going to go get put in my other storage area until I'm ready to actually do something with it. Any idea what I did with the keyboard? It might be on the other side of the table. But right now oh, okay, I see it. Right now the camper's still over there and not ready to be used. So for right now, I have a couple computer videos planned, and I'm going to shoot them all right here. Ah, crap, I forgot to bring a Linux disk with me. So I guess I'm not going to shoot the one right now. But yeah, I needed to come up here to grab a lawnmower I'm selling. I also needed to do a couple other things. So for now, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.